Okay, we're live on a on an entirely different website. I'm gonna send out the link from here. I'm gonna play this. Sorry about the technical difficulties here. I always hate these motherfucking computers, man.
I might as well. I might as well. I might as well. I might as well, yeah, I might as well get into it. I know who you've been talking to, I know just who you've been screwing. I'm not ashamed to admit that they hurt me at first, but now I'm good. Cause when I really put things in the right perspective, I notice that you're so empty. My angels are so protective, they couldn't just let me fall in with the likes of you. There's no fight from me, but I just thought I'd let you know I was seeing all I needed to see. Now I just gotta let you go. Be free, free from me. You're acting like you wanna be free from me. I hope that grass was really green. Be free from me, free from me. And really, I should be thankful you made it easy. You went and did something stupid. Now I can see that my feelings were never your concern, but that's alright, cause I got me. And when I look back, it's mostly with disappointment. You know I hate to say it, but really there's no avoiding you. When you made your decisions, but now it's time I make mine. Oh, there's no fight for me, but I just thought I'd let you know I was seeing all I needed to see. I just gotta let you go. Be free from me. You're acting like you wanna be free from me. I hope the grass was really green. Be free from me. You go to you and I'ma be
Hey,
free.
hold on. I think I got you here.
Free from me, free from me.
It was right at the end of the song. I think I got you here. Let's do a mic check real quick. Hold on. Hey, what's up? What's up?
Check 1 2. Check
Yeah,
1
there we go.
2.
Check one too. So sorry. I don't know what's going on with the other website. Another person had issues. You're not the only one, so I need to
Good.
figure what's out
Well, at
going
least
on
I'm not
there.
the only one.
Yeah, no, you're all good. Hey, welcome. I appreciate you pulling up. Is it Mia or Maya Lissette? How do I
Mia.
pronounce it? Mia? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Welcome to the broadcast and everything. I'll have to resend out this YouTube. I'm sorry about all the background stuff here, the technical difficulties.
That is so fine.
It's all
It
man, I
totally
hate that
happens.
computers and stuff. Well, tell them where you're based out of and everything. I appreciate you pulling up. We set this one up a while ago, so it's good to have you on here.
Yeah, I'm from West Texas. I'm from Odessa, Texas, specifically. The
Okay.
desert, the empty
Yeah, yeah,
sadness. But,
yeah.
a lot of good art comes out of the empty sadness.
Have you been in the same part of Texas your whole life, or have you moved around before?
Like I went to Dallas for a little year when I was 20, but no, I've lived here most of my life.
Okay, okay.
But I'm trying to
Um,
get out. Trust me, I'm trying to get out.
no, I heard that. I'm in Vegas. You know, it's all desert and everything. It's
Oh,
hot.
yeah.
How do you stay creative? You know, in such a hot environment, or it's not like we can just go see some waterfalls and stuff. You know.
It's true. It's true. Not having water or greenery, because there's no greenery around here. Not having water or greenery is really it can really kill the mood, kill the vibe, kill the creativity.
I think so. I lose my inspiration being stuck out and seeing the same dry stuff all the time. When I'm in
Yeah.
nature, I feel like I'm just writing all the time. I don't know if you're the same.
Yeah, I feel like the same too, for sure. Definitely around water.
Um, Yeah, yeah. What else? What are some other things that fuel your creativity? You know.
Being really pissed off and upset, probably. Really.
That's fair. That's fair.
Being heartbroken,
Um,
something like that.
all are the tracks like diss tracks sometimes, or heartbreak tracks, or how would
We
you
do have a couple
start a
diss
song?
tracks, yeah.
Okay, okay. That's what writing a romance track feels to me, or a heartbreak track is like you're writing a diss track to your ex
Yeah.
or the heartbreak. You know.
Yeah, I've written a couple diss tracks, it just comes out naturally.
That's
Getting
right.
men
That's right.
sometimes. It's just what it
um,
is.
I wanted to ask when I played on the other stream, you collab with the Thuggy T, right?
Yeah, yeah, he's a high school friend.
Oh, okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. I was gonna ask how did that come about and everything, because I think that's the first track I hit you up off of. Like I heard that one and I fucked with it.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, that's
That's
the one that popped up
sweet.
on my Spotify. And I seen
People
the
usually
collab
don't
and shit.
hear that one. No, I love that. Well, actually, we're high school friends, and we hadn't hung out in such a long time. And then I saw on Facebook that he had a studio that he was trying to like get set up, and I was like, yeah, let me get in there. And we just started recording. We did covers at first, and then I was like, I don't want to do covers no more. Let's write something.
Yeah, yeah.
Tired of it.
Hey, that's right. So when I didn't know which channel to pull up, the one with your music, or you had your actual channel. And going back, you had covers like from 4 or 5 years ago
Yeah.
even. I was like, oh snaps. It seems like you've been doing music for a minute here.
Oh, yeah, that those are don't bring those up.
Okay, no, you're good. I'll only play what you want me to.
Or
I
don't
won't play
play
no
them. Y'all
old
can go
shit.
watch them. I just don't want to watch them on the stream right now in
Uh,
front of nobody.
no,
Those are
no, you're
from
good.
like the what's it called? Like COVID days when
Oh,
everybody was stuck
oh yeah,
inside. That's what I was doing.
lockdown.
I was learning to play ukulele.
Is that how it started? Was through covers and everything?
Yeah, well, I've been singing forever since I was young, and I've always been, with I've always had the career of being a singer, of singing to the masses in mind, but I would say that I started really singing in 2017, and that I
Oh,
would
okay.
sing in bars and stuff, or like at weddings or events or whatever. And then around 2020, that's whenever I started actually writing my own music and releasing stuff. And I had a little EP where I was just a ukulele EP. It's just me singing ukulele songs. You can see the one that's called Sweet Release. That's from that EP. It was called
Oh, hey,
Little
perfect.
Things, or The Little Things.
Was that your first official kind of drop and everything?
Yes, it was. I've since
Hey,
taken it
that's
off of
dope.
Spotify and Apple Music though.
Okay.
But you
You
can
didn't
find
like
that
how it
song.
sounded, or what happened?
Yeah, I just wanted to change my sound really. I wanted it to
Okay.
be something new. I wanted to move into R&B, and but I did keep a couple songs on there, and I do still play my ukulele once in a while. And the album that I'm working on right now, I am gonna have a ukulele song on, just one.
Okay. Hey, to bring it back to what you started from, right? The roots a little
Yeah,
bit, huh?
exactly. That's
Um,
You gotta honor it.
Let me look up the some of your songs that are from the Spotify one real quick, because I
Okay.
think it's on a separate. It's like on the topics channel.
Yeah, it makes like another set list or whatever. I don't know. It does that. I do distro kids, so it does it for me.
Yeah, that's the only thing with DistroKid is they don't explain how to get everything like in the same place. It's they
Yeah,
get
I
you
have no
on there,
idea.
but
I need
um
somebody. I need a manager or something.
oh yeah, hey yeah, especially it feels like that with uploading your own music. Being independent, it's just tough.
It
Um,
is. It
have
really
you
is.
worked with a label before, or have you been signed before at all?
I've worked with labels, but I've never been signed. No, but I've worked with labels. Like I recorded with labels. See that one that says Bad Weather?
Yeah, yeah.
That's my most recent one. I had a producer from this label, Goat Head Records in LA. Whoa, sorry, I got cats. They're trying to climb.
Oh no, hey, there you go. I was gonna ask, is
They
the
want
cat
to be-
a real one for the
You want
cover
to
here?
see him? He's right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
He's all
I like
grown up.
the
Hold
photo.
on.
I like the money spread here.
This is Peter.
Hey, the star of the cover here.
Yeah, yeah, he's grown
Bad
up now.
weather
That was
man.
when he was little. But
Yeah,
yeah,
he was tiny.
I made a friend at Goat Head Records in LA, and they offered to produce this track for me. And I think it sounds great. It's nothing like the rest of the music that I've done. Have you heard it yet?
Yes, I have. I have. When I first hit you up, I think I sent you a beat a while ago, and this is the other one where I was like, all right, this is kind of a rap beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um, do you want me to play this one real quick, or
You
is it
can, yeah, if you want
okay?
to. It
I'll
was
play
kind
this
of
one.
it was a joke. Well, I recorded it like not thinking I was going to release it, and then this guy that I had met, he was like, "Let me, give you a song with my producer," and this is the only thing I had recorded. So I was like, "Here, take this," and he made it sound really good. It sounded way different before all of this, but yeah,
I
you
will.
can play it if
We
you want to.
we should talk more a bit after too. About more R&B, I guess, or singer songwriter vocals, because I think you probably have a different way of looking at music than me. I don't even know. I mean, how many layers do you do for a song usually?
Um, uh, for an R&B song, it'll be a lot of layers because I want to have at least two harmonies to go along with the main line. But
Dang.
it really depends on the song. I
I
would
mean,
say maybe six, 4 to 6.
ooh, yeah. See, there you go. I was gonna say anything over 4 is like a lot to me, or over 3. That's usually all I need.
That's just
Man,
standard when you're singing, man.
I know you all got them stacked up. All right, we'll talk more about it in a second. This is Bad
Okay.
Weather, and we'll get it. Me and Lissette, y'all leave a like, a comment, subscribe, all that, bro. We're running up interviews all day today.
Boy, you causing me problems, you need to quit that. Didn't you know that I'm not a thug, get in my lick bag? Don't be offended when you spot me out at the quick track. Booed up, sipping on a slushy in a scat pack. You tried to make me play a game, but I'm the winner. You know that you got what you deserve, boy, go eat your dinner. By next week, you gon' be thinking, damn, I miss her. But I wrote you up already, smoked you just like a swisher. I'm not sure if you get the point. I'm a grown woman, I don't hang with boys. Don't you get it twisted, I'm not acting coy. Cause I'm already moving on, to something bigger and it's better. Unlock potential, I'm the real go-getter. The way I pop up, feeling like a trendsetter. Or what you say, how's that pussy, never weathered. Never weathered, never weathered. Met you at a girl, she wanna kiss me and a letter. Yes, you know I let her. Cause I can see a rainbow through a little bad weather. Cause I get it if I want a way around it. Didn't know I had the motion, then I found it. I gave you something special, you just wanna pound it. You wanna act up, now you see your eyes is grounded. I gotta give it to you straight. Bad bitches never got away. No, I don't want another day. Game is over, baby, check me. I'm not sure if you get the point. I'm a grown woman, I don't hang with boys. Don't you get it twisted, I'm not acting coy. Cause I'm already moving on, to something bigger and it's better. Unlock potential, I'm the real go-getter. The way I pop out, feeling like a trendsetter. Oh, what you say, how's that pussy, never weathered. Never weathered, never weathered. Met you other girls, you wanna kiss me and a letter. Yes, you know I let her. Cause I can see a rainbow through a little bad weather.
Hey, that's right. Bad weather, bad weather. And that one's catchy, man. Hey, I'm glad that I'm glad you worked with the other guy to put that one out, or he kind of forced y'all to put it out because it's catchy, It's not like a
Thanks.
throwaway track. Like it's
Yeah,
good.
me too. Honestly, I love how it turned out. I didn't expect it to turn out like that. There was a lot of like flourishes on the beat that the producer added that I really loved. There's only one that I added myself. You know the part where it goes ding. I added
Okay,
that
yeah,
myself.
yeah.
But
I
other
heard,
than there's a lot of
yeah,
different.
yeah. There's like some risers in the back and some bells. I heard that's like I had to lock in halfway through. I
Mhm.
was like, oh, I'm hearing some stuff halfway here.
Yeah, he kind of went crazy with it. I like it though. I kind of like when a beat sounds noisy. It has its time and place. You know what I mean?
Oh no, 100%. It fits your vibe, you know what I mean? Like it fits the vocals too. Do you
Mhm.
produce your own beats at all, or what do you look for in a beat?
No, I don't. I have very good friends who help me out. I mean, of course, I put my opinions in and I say, what if we do this and what if we do that? But most of the time, no, I'm not the one working the computer. I have like my friend Dougie T. he does great with beats, and he has done a few of mine, and the ones I'm
Okay.
working on right now for Liberation.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, you can look, you can shout out or plug anything you want. You know, that's what the stream's for. Or any do you have upcoming collabs too with other people?
Yes, with you, but I need to finish writing
Okay.
the part on it.
Bro, you're good. Yeah.
Maybe
That
a
beats
couple of others, but nothing I can speak on at the moment.
that beats all yours, you feel me? Like people are always asking, "Oh, do I still have time?" Or it's like, "Bro, I made it, you know. You can bro, I'm not going to tell you to rush it, you know."
Right, right,
That's
right.
all good. Um well, I want to ask too, who are some of your musical inspirations? You know, you have like a very like soulful voice on the tracks.
Yeah, I would say, okay, so I have a very, of course, you know how all the musicians, they'll say, I listen to all kinds of music and I draw my inspiration from everywhere.
Oh yeah, yeah, all everything. I listen to everything they say.
Yeah, and I'll say that too. It's true. But most of the time, I would say my inspiration comes from when I was younger, when in my formative years, when I was really learning to sing and work my voice, I was listening to a lot of jazz from like the 40s. So
Yeah, yeah.
I would listen to Ella Fitzgerald, Billie Holiday, and I would try to sound like them. And I would say that's where my ability comes from, or my sound comes from. But as I got older, it grew into, l- trying to make my sound more R&B. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's
I listen to like SZA, Erica Badu. Those are the ones I try to sound like. You know what I mean? Or like her, Her. I love her so.
oh yeah, yeah, with the sunglasses and everything, the hair. Does she still do sunglasses or does she not do them
I think
anymore?
she does. Yeah, I think she
Okay.
does. I think she
Yeah,
does whatever the
she
hell
was
she wants
popping for
to.
a while, huh? Her she's good. She plays the
Yeah,
guitar and everything.
yeah. She's
Um
she's amazing. She's a one
I
of
can
the best of the generation, our generation. I think.
I'm glad you said some of these other names because I wanted to say them, but I also don't like, you know, labeling people. But I can hear like Badu for sure in some of
Hmm.
the tracks. I can hear Fitzgerald, and you say Ella Fitzgerald, right?
Thank you. That's a huge compliment.
Um oh, Nina Simone. Do you listen to Nina
Yes,
Simone?
I do listen to Nina
Okay.
Simone. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm surprised you're from Texas too, because a lot of these sounds, you know, it's like it's very blues sounds and everything. It's
Yeah.
yeah, you do it well. You know, some people
Hmm.
you hear try to copy it and it doesn't fit their voice.
Well, my grandfather was a blues player. That's probably
Oh, okay. It's in the
so
family then.
he kind of like he well yes it is he didn't of course make me he didn't Selena or Michael Jackson me but
Okay. Well, yeah, yeah. I won't say all that. You know what I mean?
yeah, but he just kind of, when I was young, he would sit me down and he would play me music and he would tell me about when he was playing when he was younger in bands and little, halls, little dance halls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I just was so amazed with it. I was just so
Um,
amazed.
does
And
he
it's
does
all
he
I
have
want.
music out and stuff, or is he just like a you know a club kind of performer, or how was it?
He was no, he didn't have music out. He actually had to go to war. He had to go to the
Okay.
Vietnam War. So that's sad. But he was in high school and that's when he would play. And they would go play in bars and they were not supposed to be playing in bars. They were underage, but they would still go do it anyways.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, it's a hustle. They're making money.
Yeah, it didn't
Wow.
matter back then.
Well, shout out to him. That's crazy.
Shout out to Papo. That's my fucking guy. I love him.
Was he okay? I want to ask. You don't have to tell me. This is like kind of personal. My abuelo was drafted in the Vietnam War, like back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah, he
Was
was
he
drafted.
drafted? Okay.
Hmm.
Damn. That always blows my mind how younger people back then were just so willing to go. I feel like if a
I
draft happened
know.
now, no, I'm not signing up. You
I
know, I'm
wouldn't
not
think
going.
so.
Be like,
Mm-mm.
hell no, y'all are on your own. I'm gonna go make music here. You
Yeah, this
know.
country don't give a fuck about me. I tell you that much. But yeah, no, there
No.
was a different kind of patriotism back then. So I don't blame him at all. I
Um.
understand completely.
You know, but it's
No,
cool
it
to
couldn't
see
be
the
me though.
music. It's cool to see the music still in the family and everything, and we're talking about it today. Yeah, no, definitely hats off to him. You know, like yeah, times change, but music's always the same. You know, that keeps people
You
together.
can't get them. You can't take the music out of the spirit. If
Oh
we're
no,
meant to be
never.
musicians, we are.
Yeah, even without anything, you know, people locked up and stuff, they're still making songs and everything. Like all you need is your voice. That's why you're winning, I'd say, because you have the best instrument is your voice.
Thank you. I appreciate that. People say that all the time, and I think so too. I feel very blessed to be a singer.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know, it's just good to find someone with kind of natural talent, you know what I mean? But
Thank you.
are
Like,
there pros and cons to it also? Does it hold you back on songwriting or coming up with projects or anything?
I would say that what holds me back the most would be like my need for perfectionism or my fear of not being understood.
Okay.
So I'll be in a situation where I want to express myself. I'll be writing and I'm not in a good flow state, and my I'm allowing my fearful thoughts to get in the way to the point where I don't write anything or where I don't
Mm,
finish writing. So I would say that's what gets in the way of my perfectionism. I have a very specific point to make, with each word that I write. And
okay.
if I don't get it right, I just piss myself up off enough
Oh
that
yeah, yeah.
I
We
finish.
we can get in our own heads as musicians about it, you know. Like I'm the same way, and most of the time, the average listener won't pick up on it. It's us who are tripping on like a word
It's
or a
true.
certain line, you know.
You can't imagine how many times I've heard, I don't know what you're talking about, Mia. It sounds great. Hold on. I have to handle my cat.
No, no, you're good. Go ahead. Yeah, no. Songwriting is a tough one. You know what I mean? Here, I'll let you go. Let me play a track real quick. Hey, she got to go take care of her cat, so I could hear some banging. I was like, oh no. I'm gonna play a track real quick, and then we'll get back into the interview here. Real quick. I'll play this Dead Wrong one. And hey, I appreciate y'all pulling up. We got a couple viewers. If you're watching, leave a like or a comment. Sorry the link wasn't working the first time. We got to figure it out though.
Took me a while to catch on, I'll admit. I'm not one to pretend I'm so perfect, but you can't expect me to play these games. You know I never win, I never win, and it's not fair. You got those soft eyes with a deep stare. I could just dive in and go nowhere, 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 nowhere. But you just took it all for granted. Went and gave up what I handed you. Treat me with reckless abandon. You hadn't considered I'd take it all back. Now you know you did wrong. Dead wrong, oh, dead wrong, oh, no, dead wrong. I had to take it all back for myself. Tired of leaving my heart on a shelf for you to pick up and put down till you find somebody else, somebody else. You were dead wrong. Now you got me on a slow song, talking about how you were fronting on me all along, all along. You just took it all for granted. Went and gave up what I handed you. Treat me with a reckless abandon. You hadn't considered I'd take it all back. Now you know you're dead wrong. Dead wrong, oh, dead wrong, oh, no, dead wrong. Yeah, you just took it all for granted. Went and gave up what I handed you. Treat me with a reckless abandon. You hadn't considered I'd take it all back. Now you know you're dead wrong. Should've known it all along. You do me dead, dead wrong. Dead wrong, dead wrong.
Hey, that's right. You're listening to Dead Wrong. Mia Lissette. This is Sin City Live, and we'll check. Hopefully, she's back. Hey, that's right. That's right. You had to go take care of the cats. It's all good though. I heard some banging. I was like, oh shit. I won't say anything. I was like,
Yeah,
I'll let
he's
you
doing it
go.
on purpose. He just wants me to go mess with him. He's
Oh yeah, yeah. Once they see
he's
you
like,
doing
she's on a live
something,
stream. Let me make some noise really
yeah,
quick.
let me get some attention. Do will they hop on the computer and stuff too when you're working and all that?
Yeah, yeah.
Those
Attention
cats, bro.
seekers. I love them.
Getting in our way. Hey, this Dead Ron track is fucking solid. Like good vocals and everything. Could you tell me a bit about this one?
Yeah, it was the first one that I came back with because you know how I told you I wrote that ukulele album, and I kind of took like a hiatus. It was an EP actually, but I took a little hiatus where I just wasn't doing much because I was confused in my little artist brain. And I don't want to do
Hey, it
that.
happens.
It's true. It does. It was like a
What were you looking for? Were you just looking for your own sound, or you
yeah.
weren't happy with what you had?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with myself. Because not just with music, but in the grand scheme of things too. You know, I
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
is this a
Even
realistic
deciding you want to do
goal?
music is a
Yeah,
hard one, huh?
yeah. Is this a realistic goal? Is it sustainable? Am I being selfish by doing this? Because I have a son. You know, I have
Oh yeah.
a dog and a cat that I have to take care of. You know, so it's like, what am I doing the right thing? There was a long time where I was kind of stuck within myself. I was not sure what to do. And this is the first song that I came back with, right? Where I was like, you know, okay, I'm going to put something out finally. I'm just going to do it. Because, like I told you, I have that perfectionism thing in me where I just don't want to release anything if it's not completely perfect.
Right.
And so I finally did it. It was about a little situationship that I had. You know, it wasn't any big deal, but he pissed me off, you know, and I was just in the moment and
Okay.
sat down and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling a lot right now. I'm gonna goddamn do it. Cause usually when I write, it's in a moment of passion, like I told you. It's in a moment where I have big feelings and I have something to say. So in that moment I did.
Well,
And
and you say it with the track, you know what I mean? If they're paying
that's
attention, you
right.
can tell it's a heartbreak song, and it's good you told me that too, because the vocals definitely have like a kick to it, you know, like when the beats it'll fade and your vocals will pick up when it's like
Hmm.
reckless. It sounds like you're a little upset. I can hear it in the track, but it's a good thing.
Yeah.
What? Okay, well, I'll ask this: do you like doing these type of jazz style tracks, and what would it take to make you do like a completely different genre?
It wouldn't take much, you know. I don't I the way I see music, I feel like we should take any and every path that we want to because that's just, you know, it's art. It's exactly what it
Yeah,
should
yeah.
be. We should just try everything and have the most fun that we can with it. But yeah, no, I do love making these tracks. They speak to my spirit in a way that this genre speaks to my spirit in a way that, you know, others don't.
No, yeah, it fits well. Would you say it's R&B, or how do I describe your sound to a your sound
Yeah,
to a new listener? Excuse me.
I would say R&B. I would say R&B.
Okay, that's perfect. And then with the tracks you have out, what's a personal favorite too? Because also, what's your most popular might not be what's your favorite. Like what you spent the most time on.
Yeah, my personal favorite is the my most popular, I think though. It's Lychee Martini. Everybody
Oh,
loves that
lychee
song.
martini. Okay, this one.
Yeah,
Um,
everybody loves that song.
yeah, well, you can talk about that one. That's funny because I mean, personally, with your music, I like your other tracks more than this one. That's kind of interesting.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Not to say it's a bad track or anything.
No,
It's
I
just
know.
you know what I mean, a different style or
I
anything. But
really
yeah,
appreciate that though, because yeah, sometimes I think that the other ones are lacking. Or maybe I just feel like they're not I worry that the structure isn't exactly well, you know, like I said, the perfectionism thing.
bro. Okay, we could talk about that before the track because I know exactly what you mean. Like I have another homie he would say a perfectionist. This. Hey, Assad, you know who you are, bro. He makes beats, he records better than me, I'd say, but he has nothing out. He's like, oh, I need to add another tweak, I need
I
to
got
add
friends like
another
that too.
layer. So I'm like, damn, how do you talk yourself into releasing tracks? Because he doesn't even have anything out. Like it's hard to release as a perfectionist.
Sometimes I will put a release date online.
Oh yeah, you
I
force
will
yourself
say
to do it,
I
huh?
will say I'm releasing it this day. And then sometimes I will just
Yeah, I heard the cat, it's all right.
Sorry. Sometimes I will just release it. I would just be like, you know what? I like it. Let's go. Right when I'm feeling it,
Yeah,
that's when I
yeah.
put it on
If
distro.
you sit on it too long, I think that's when y'all start like, oh, I need to add something else, or I need to,
Exactly. If I can sit there and listen to it 3 times through and I feel good about it and there's nothing that I can pick out, then I try to, say, okay, well, then that's probably it. But usually, like I said, I will find so many things to pick at. And, that's not a bad thing because, that's how you get your songs to be perfect and like radio playable and stuff. But, for the art of it, it's okay, I think, a lot of the time.
yeah, yeah. It comes down to the artist also, preference, bro. All the time people will
It's
say,
true.
"Oh, you need better mixing, you need this." But I also don't care. I like dropping all the time and shit. If I took my time though, I wouldn't get that that feedback. No one would be saying that. So there's pros and cons to it.
Yeah.
Um, well, shit. Before I play this track, is there anything else you want to add or wrap up on? And I'll let you get to the cats and everything. I don't, I don't mean to cut it short with them and everything.
No, I don't think so.
You
This one,
said you
oh, that's
had
my handwriting. Isn't that cute? Don't I have good
Oh yeah,
handwriting?
yeah. Well, you could say the other covers too. Have you done all your cover art?
I guess I have. I guess I have. Yeah, that's
The
a
Dead
Polaroid
Wrong.
photo that my son took, and then that's a latte that I had.
Hey, there you go. That's cool. Well, people will spend money even on cover art.
It's true. I kind of like these were things that were kind of just in my camera roll because, like I said, I would just like release stuff. So I would be like, okay, what do I got in my camera roll that I could put out right now? And so I would edit it and decide, okay, I like this. Okay, I'll put it out.
What do you edit them with? Do you just have a website you like or Canva or anything?
Yes, I can sometimes use Canva or there's one. I can sometimes I'll use what's that one called? Photoshop Express.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or Adobe Express or
Adobe
Photoshop.
Express,
Yeah.
PS Express, whatever it's called. Something on my phone, usually.
Okay. Hey, that's perfect.
I just do whatever I can until I like the way it looks, and then I'm like, okay, that works.
The last thing I was gonna touch on before the lychee martini one is you have your own YouTube for people who are watching. Go subscribe to that one. And do you have more plans on any music videos and stuff? I played this one here at the beginning.
Yes, I want to do a music video for Bad Weather. I have a plan for that one.
Hey, okay, okay. Can you tell anyone any sneak previews on it? Is it gonna be like what type of music video? A club thing, or are you gonna go somewhere, or what do you vision for it?
The vision is, well, it is kind of a revenge track. There will be a club scene, of course.
Okay,
Of course, with the lyrics, you'll see. This
okay.
club
Hey,
scene is a little cameo from a local friend. Who also I forgot to mention earlier. I am doing a song with this person. His name's Chris Aguilar. He's a local star around here,
hey,
a personal
there you
friend of
go.
mine, and we have a song releasing in June, I believe, and it's a lovely little song, and I like it a lot. And he's gonna be in the video.
Okay, hey, perfect, perfect. Do you have a set date in June for it for people to look out for it?
No,
Okay, just in June. And you
but
said
I'll be
his
posting
name's
and
the
stuff.
name is Chris Aguilar.
Yes, Chris Aguilar.
Aguilar. Okay, hey, perfect. Um, I think we're all good. Like I appreciate you pulling up. If you ever want to come back too, we can organize it. I just honestly forgot I had so many today. It's kind of on me.
Yeah, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I'm so glad that you invited me to do this. So this was so much fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like I'll do I'll do any genre of music. You don't have to be a rapper or anything. Like if you know other singers and stuff who want to come on,
I do.
they're more than
I'm
welcome.
gonna send them your way.
Hell yeah. Oh, and where can people find you on socials before I forget?
You can find me at Miss Mia Lissette. That's MS Mia Lissette, like it's spelled right here. And that's usually my tag for everything, I think, at this point. Miss Mia
Okay.
Lissette.
Are you on I'm gonna do like a reel. I usually do real clips of the podcast. Are you on TikTok also?
I am on TikTok, and my name is the same, Miss Mia Lissette.
Okay. I'll make sure I tag you on that one. Well, hey,
Yes, usually.
I appreciate you coming onto the broadcast and everything. You have a good rest of the day. I say get to the cats. They were jumping around. It was good seeing them on the star of the cover. You feel me? What was his name again?
Pete the cat, like
Hey,
the kids'
Pete.
book. Isn't that cute?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Like like the children's book. That is cute. All right. Well, hey, I'll let you go for the rest of the night. It's good having you on here.
Thank you so much. You have a good night too.
Of course, no problem. And then to round it up here, that's Mia Lissette, and I'm gonna play Lychee Martini. All right. Leave a like, subscribe, listen to her on all platforms. Follow me on all platforms, Sicario, on Instagram at tapatio.master. And I think that's just about it. You know, I have one more interview. I'm gonna go check in with my guest, 8:30 Smokey, and that'll be from an hour from now.
Yesterday, you held me in the pouring rain, and you told me you had to go, as if I didn't already know. Through the heart, you pierced me, I fall apart. I'm still bleeding, but I'm so alive. Every day I contemplate it. I can't take it any longer. I still can't help but try. In the pain and all the pleasure, there's no measure to the joy that I feel right by your side. Whoa. They never told me it would feel this way. They never told me it would hurt to say I was loved. I was loved. You would say, remember there will come a day you won't see me anymore. Always one foot out the door. You would try to smile, I couldn't help but cry for a while, but in the end, there was nothing that you could mend. Everything is everything, and that should mean that in another life, somewhere you're mine. In the pain and all the pleasure, there's no measure to the joy that I feel right by your side. Oh.